show too. If you're not having a good time, if you're not having a good time, you're wasting your time. You say that every night.
Relationships and situationships and all things. Thank you so much.
That you are well, and that means making sure that everything about you is up to par and is healthy. And so that is just, the vision for that entire day. All things will lead to Pretty Special MEDSPA on the 3rd, so that should be on everybody's calendar, May 3rd. And make sure that you come prepared for an experience. Not just your regular health fair. It's going to be an extravaganza. We want to make sure that everyone that attends, that you walk away better than you were when you came. You walk away educated, you walk away inspired, and you walk away feeling pretty, and you walk away wanting to come back and make sure that experience is a part of your everyday life.
All right. So look, those that are listening on the radio, look, the way this young lady just articulated what we're looking forward to when Pretty Special MEDSPA open again. I had to keep the cameras rolling. They see you. They seen her getting her shine on. Look, we gonna come back to her, and you see the young lady that's sitting beside her is her sibling, and that is Miss April Bradley Abraham. How are you, Miss Abraham?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
All right. So look, I'm just wanting you to speak, and we gonna put this camera on Miss Duncan because we got to give her a little time to kind of break some information off. All right, Miss Duncan. So, once again, we've chopped it up before. You've been on Before the Vision.
Yes.
How has things been? Maybe a year or so ago.
Yes, sir. Been a little over a year. Thank you for having me back. So everything has been just amazing. The opening initially was just a blessing in of itself, and God has just been truly blessing since then. And so, like I said, He's blessed us tremendously that we've had to expand our space. We outgrew our old space, and so we've really recently had to move just for bigger space. So we just recently relocated to 8575 Business Park Drive. That has offered us more treatment rooms, just a bigger and better facility all the way around. And so that's what leads us here today. We're offering more services. We've added on a bunch of more services to our menu, and we're just enjoying the abundance that He's allowed us.
Okay, so for those that don't know, tell us a little bit about the MEDSPA, Pretty Special MEDSPA. What are services that you offer? But before you get into the service, I like to have the other young ladies on with you when y'all talk about that. But tell us a little bit about the spa again for those who may not know about it.
Right. So Pretty Special MEDSPA, it was started as just an interest really. We started with aesthetics, and even with aesthetics, I was like, I wanted to add on something else. And so I was just kind of, searching other things, and I saw that like body sculpting goes good with aesthetics. So I was talking to my family one day, and I was like, I need to find somebody that does body sculpting. And so my daughter, who is like best friends with April's son, was like, Mama, Miss April does that. And I was like, no, she don't. She's like, yes, she do. I was like, I ain't never known her to do that. She's like, she do, I'm telling you. So I went and scrolled and I saw that she does it. So I called up April and I was like, April, you know, what you think about coming with me and do body sculpting? And she was like, huh? And so she had to think about it for a little while, and next thing I know, there we were. So we started Pretty Special MEDSPA. So we offer medical weight loss. We offer lipo-dissolve injections that dissolves fat in stubborn areas. We also do body sculpting. We actually have added on the new T-shape machine, which is also a sculpting device, but it targets and it helps, it uses low-level laser, RF and vacuum, so it helps to break down that fat, target that fat a little bit more. One of our more popular services now that we offer is for male enhancement. So we offer Botox for male enhancement that helps men suffering with ED to get back in action and be able to perform when they need to. And we have an esthetician on board now, so she does custom facials, diamond glow facials. And am I missing anything, April?
We have Faith that's there. She does holistic health and herbs.
Right.
And our shape scale.
Yes.
The new shape scale that will give body analysis and health analysis to, once it scans you, to kind of tell you, you know, where you are and kind of help you get to your goal.
Right.
And you can actually see that it's tangible. You can look at it and see it.
Right. Exactly. So it measures like not only the you know, if you're doing workouts, just workouts, it can measure your progress with that. But if you're losing weight, it can also measure your progress with that. And as April said, our new location has allowed us to have suites available to rent. So Miss Faith, that is with us with Genesis Wellness, she's actually leasing a suite with us. She does retie, and she also does like holistic wellness things. So she does hair regrowth, the biometric hand wellness analysis, and she does a couple other things, some scalp massages, and so iridology, yes, thank you. And we also have Dixie there with us that does like laser hair removal and a few other things as well. We do have one suite available. We're looking for a massage therapist, so any massage therapists out there looking to join a great team, come see us.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're just excited. We're excited about the grand reopening. We're excited about what to come. We're thankful for our new publicist that has come on board and all the things that she's done so far for the grand reopening. And yeah, we're looking forward to it, May 3rd.
Absolutely. May 3rd, we want to make sure that, again, all roads lead directly to Pretty Special MEDSPA. The actual date and time, May 3rd, vendors will be in place from 10 to 1, and you absolutely do not want to miss that ribbon cutting at 11. It's going to be epic. And so as April did, practicing the ribbon cutting, the big scissors. And so again, that's the place where you want to be. If you're interested in holistic health, if you're interested in becoming your best version of yourself, wanting to improve, I'll be transparent. You know, I have been a part of this team. I definitely could not really support something that I did not know that, you know, that it really works. I'll be transparent. You know, I have lost weight since I have been a part of the Pretty Special MEDSPA team. These ladies have literally whipped me into shape, and of course I'm almost halfway at my goal weight, and so I appreciate it. So it's something that I can certainly support, I can talk about, and certainly can encourage others to try it, because I am currently doing it myself. So I would not talk about something or encourage others to try something that I had not tried for myself. So again, mark your calendars. If you need to, you know, take off a day, you know, if you feel a cough coming on. But I would certainly encourage you to let this be a day that you can come, you can learn. There will be booths where you can actually not just pick up information, but you can talk to someone who is an expert in the field. You can, you know, get information that you can share with friends and family. But most importantly, you'll be talking to professionals, people who really genuinely care, not just trying to sell you a service, but trying to really take your level of health and wellness to just that, the next level. So come out May the 3rd, mark your calendar. Listen, you don't want to be late, because if you miss, you miss.
That's
Don't
right.
be late, you know.
And some of the free screenings, just speaking of that, we will have some free screenings. We'll have blood pressure screenings. We'll have the body composition analysis. We'll be doing those free. We'll have free vitamin injections. Hopefully we'll have, you know, a few free other things that we're also working on. And then, as Miss Feamula said, we'll have tons and tons of education. As of right now, we have about 25 vendors on the roster that's going to be coming to talk about anything from health and wellness to to workouts, like home toning workouts that you can do without exercise equipment. We'll have breast education. We'll have education on like home health services, transportation services. So we'll just have mental health. We'll have a ton of vendors out there to talk about all kind of health and wellness aspects.
You know, there's one other thing that I wanted to also mention, Karla. While we talked about a lot of things associated with physical health and even mental health, but what about your financial health?
Right.
If your money's not right, I promise you,
Right.
you're gonna
That's
have
right.
some issues. You're gonna
That's
have
right.
some stress related things happening. So, you know, we even plan to have someone there who is an expert that can actually help talk you through some things and actually get you on the right track and, you know, make some suggestions. And of course, this event is going to be a precursor to things to come. And so you'll have an opportunity to speak with vendors, to learn more, to get additional educational information. But that will be the beginning of the new you. You know, beyond the 3rd, there's going to be the 4th and the 5th and the 6th. And so, again, this will be an opportunity for you to say, hey, you know, this is something that I need help with. This is something that I need to spend some time working on and taking to the next level of wellness. So, again, we're going to have, you know, mental health. We're going to have physical health. We're going to also have financial health. And you know what? Mind, body, soul, we're going to have spiritual health as well. And so again, from the top of your head to the soles of your feet, we're going to make sure that there will be enough resources there to make sure that when you leave, you will understand the importance of holistic health, and you will have access to resources to help you be the better you.
Absolutely.
I would like to say and add also, one of the components of this that is near and dear to my heart. By nature, I'm a radiologic technologist, almost 30 years, and I specialize in breast health. And we are having an education component that will be there to help ladies as well as men to talk about breast health. October, wonderful month. Breast cancer awareness, wonderful month. But it is something that we need to do daily, monthly, weekly. So we're having that education there as well to talk about breast health, along with many other things, you know. But I did want to definitely point that out as far as, you know, breast health, and any questions that you may have, we're here to answer that for you. Also, you mentioned that you were one of our biggest clients, but I actually got into a body sculptor there, and I actually got into that because I myself was on a weight loss journey for a little over 3 years. I've kind of conquered that 130 pounds gone, and praise the Lord. But in that, I saw the need of, hey, I need to get this, you know, sculpted and toned, and so I got into what can I do, and reached out, found some resources about body sculpting, took a class on it, and kind of started doing it for myself. And then that's when God put me and Karla together, and I do believe in divine connection. And when that divine connection hit, and both of us have the mindset of helping others, it skyrocketed and it took off. And we definitely believe in holistic health. We believe in putting the Lord first, and we believe in helping others and taking you to that next level.
That's right. That's right. Everything April said, and so and she's exactly right. Like we have all, all the services that we offer, we have all have been able to take advantage of that service. I've lost over 100 pounds. Feamula is on her journey. She's lost about 40 pounds or so, and she's on her journey. We've all done the sculpting. We've all taken advantage of the aesthetics. And so it's been a blessing that we've been able to be our own billboards, that we've been able to be, to be able to speak on all the services that we offer and the benefits of them. And so Feamula, she's not only our publicist, but she's also our MEDSPA guinea pig, because any new service that we have, we get her to lay on the table and try it first. She helps us with our content, so when we need new content, we lay her there, and she's always willing. It doesn't matter what it is. When we ask her, when we tell her to come, we need you, she's there. What y'all need me to do? So we just love her for that. And so yeah, we're just all about helping others. We want everybody to live their best healthy life, yes. And that's our goal. That's what we're about. I'm a nurse practitioner. And it's just been near and dear to my heart. Like, this has been a whole nother avenue of nursing for me, of healthcare altogether, being able to see my clients, they come in, some of them come in happy, but some of them come in burdened with having, carried weight for so long. But the gift of it is that when they're losing weight and as they come back and see me going through this journey, each time they come back and see me and they get on the scale and they see small gains, like their spirit is lifted. Yeah. Now, you don't see gains every week. Sometimes you may get on the scale and you don't see a gain, but to feel better, to feel lighter, to feel your clothes fitting better, yes. All those things help make up the whole person and make them feel better overall.
And, I would say this, my motivation, of course, these two ladies are phenomenal. They each share, they're transparent. Each of them have individually lost over 100 pounds. And so again, I'm about halfway at my goal weight. But one of the things that's encouraging is that when you don't see a gain, maybe for a week, my mindset is, but I didn't gain any weight. Maybe I'm at the same, level that I was last week when I weighed, or the week before, but I didn't gain. And so when I look at these ladies and I see that, they're still on their journey, being fit, being toned, even improving, you say, after 100 pounds, what more? Mm-hmm. But, again, your best self. So constantly working to be the very best version of yourself that you can be. They have certainly been motivators for me. And as I look at their journey, and I think, well, hey, if they can do it, I can do it too. And so again, I'm in the midst of it. I would encourage anyone to come out. And I want to go back just a little bit. Karla talked about, because so many times when we think about holistic health and beauty and wellness, the industry has sort of made it kind of, make you kind of feel that that's a girl thing or a female thing. But again, we welcome men to come in. Men get facials. Men want to work on weight loss. And it's not just for the aesthetics. When you go back to your doctor and they can tell you, you no longer have to take this medication anymore.
Your A1C is down.
Exactly, yes. And when, your numbers are starting to be in the normal range and, your doctor's looking at you like, well, what are you doing? Whatever it is, keep doing it. All of those are motivating factors. And while oftentimes we do it for others, this is something that you can do for yourself. You want to make sure that you're living your best life so that you can live longer and that you can live a very productive life. And you can live a life that is not just a blessing for you and your family, but for others. So, while this is definitely, a med spa, I would even go so far to say that this is ministry for these ladies. This is something that is near and dear to their heart.
I agree. It is definitely been a ministry for me. Every day I go in, like I'm happy to get there. I've worked jobs before where I sit in the parking lot and pray before I go in because it's so hard for me to get out the car and actually walk in. But when I go to the med spa, like I absolutely enjoy it. I love everything about it, everything that I do. I enjoy my team. I enjoy everybody that I work with. I have a wonderful group of ladies. And so just go back a little bit. I think we kind of jumped this part. But so I'm Karla Duncan. I'm a nurse practitioner. I'm the practice owner. April has been with me since the very beginning. She's a radiology technologist, specializing in mammograms. And Feamula is her sister, and she is the LA, Louisiana smoking cessation liaison.
Well,
I probably just chopped that up.
a little bit, just a little bit, but actually Northwest Regional Manager for the Louisiana Campaign for Tobacco-Free Living.
Okay.
And I have actually been in nonprofit for about 40 years, y'all. I started at 2, but for 40 years in nonprofit, and actually doing the work that I do with smoking cessation and education and policy, making sure that communities are smoke-free for the past 20 years.
Yeah. And so also we have Sabrina. She's our registered nurse, and so she helps a lot with medical weight loss, with the lipodissolve, and just everybody in the med spa kind of does everything. We have Maria. She's our esthetician. She has been an esthetician now for 14 years. She's also an esthetician educator, so she knows all things skin, can get your skin right. Any type of skin condition you have, she can get it right. We have Sean. She's another body sculptor, very good at what she does. She has magic hands. Like she's very good at what she does. And then, as April said, with our new suites, we have Miss Faith and we have Miss Dixie. So we have a great team. Everybody, a great team and a great culture. So everybody gets along well. Everybody gets along with our clients well, and so we love it there, and we want y'all to come and love it too.
You'll love it too, I promise. So again, make sure all roads, all vehicles, all bicycles, all buses will actually lead to Pretty Special.
We got a
MEDSPA.
bus too.
Yeah, we do. We are actually partnering with AmeriHealth Caritas, Louisiana. We are excited. And when we say bus, we mean bus. It's like a Continental Trailway bus, not a van, not a minivan, but a bus.
Right.
And so health services and educational information will be provided. So again, pretty much anything you think of will be provided that day. Again, from the top of your head to the soles of your feet, and making sure again that we're talking holistic wellness. So again, I can't think of any reason why you won't etch that into your schedule. Make sure that that is the thing that you plan to do. Here's the other thing we're going to ask you to do. Don't be selfish. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend, bring your best girlfriend, and after you come, there's also going to be someone that will be talking about food portions. Because, sometimes, because I was about to say after you leave, you might go and get a snack and just let it be a girl's day out for you. But food portions, so I wanted to mention that.
Nutrition.
Yes, nutrition, because if we're covering our plate and you can't see the flowers on the plate, that's a problem. And so, come on out. We're going to have professionals that will be talking to us about the gamut. So, again, May the 3rd. Yes, May the 3rd. Vendors will be in place at 10 o'clock from 10 to 1, but you don't want to miss the ribbon cutting. There's something else. Did we talk about door prizes?
Oh, yeah.
Giveaways, fun, freebie things that are going to be happening.
That's right.
You don't want to miss. If you miss, you miss.
That's right.
Now, I do want to say this. Mark your calendars, May 3rd. But come now. You don't have to wait till May 3rd. We are having a grand reopening. New location. We never closed.
Right.
We just moved up the block. So if you remember where we were on Fern Avenue, we're right up the block on Business Park.
Yes.
So come and see us. Do not wait till May 3rd. You can come now.
That's
Call our number, come by and see us. We can get you scheduled for your service. Anywhere from Botox to fillers to sculpting to weight loss to herbal health to body composition analysis,
Male enhancement services.
male enhancement.
That's
Yes.
right. That's right.
So you
And
don't
to
have to wait.
piggyback what April said, you don't have to wait. As a matter of fact, on next weekend,
Yes.
What's the date?
Next
April
weekend,
12th?
April the 12th.
April 12th.
We're having a drum roll spar party. So
No.
guess what? You can book your spar parties, your girls' day out, your
That's right.
mother's day out. Even if you want to do hit some Father's Day out, you can book that. We're offering those services for you now.
That's right. But that ain't the one I was talking about, April. But that's good. Good girl. But look, I was talking about the T-shape relaunch.
That's right.
Yeah.
So see, there's so many things going
we're
on at
having
Pretty
so many
Special
stuff going
MEDSPA.
on.
Exactly.
Yes, we do. We
Exactly.
have a lot of stuff going on coming up. That's why we can't get these dates straight. But we got it straight on our phone. But we trying to be professional right now, not just on our phone. But yes. So Saturday the 12th, we have our T-shape relaunch coming up. So our T-shape is our new device. Straight from Italy. It has been the #1 sculpting device in Italy now for over 20 years. Just got FDA approved for the United States. We're the first place in the Arklatex to offer the T-shape. And so come out.
Wait, Karla, say that again.
The first place in the Arklatex to offer the T-shape.
only clinic.
Italy's #1 sculpting device.
Yes.
Yes. And so we'll have that relaunch, launch 2.0. Next Saturday at the MEDSPA. So if you're interested, if you have those stubborn areas that you're looking to sculpt, tighten, tone, the focus of the T-shape is individuals that has lost weight, that has lost 100 pounds, and you have that saggy skin, those saggy areas. It can focus on the abdomen, the thighs, the back, the bra fat, love handles, the face.
Neck.
So any areas, neck, any areas of concern that you're having, come out and see us next Saturday for the T-shape, the launch 2.0. And then, and like April said, we're offering spar parties, so we have that as well. And then the big event, which is May 3rd,
yes.
the grand reopening.
Yes. And so it sounds like to me, just in case you didn't have your passport and you were not prepared to take a trip to Italy, we're bringing Italy to you.
Yes, straight in the Arklatex.
Absolutely. And so again, mark your calendars, May the 3rd. If you miss, you miss. Again, yet another opportunity for you to be your very
Can you share some of the products that you use, like the Hydrinity
Oh,
and
yes.
Anti-Age, and as far as your medical grade skincare
Right.
that we're using at
Good
the
job.
spa as well?
Yes, good point, April. So yes, we do. When we talk about skincare, we offer medical grade products for your skin because you don't want to go get a facial, you don't want to get a chemical peel, you don't want to get microneedling. You come to us and you get those things, but you're not protecting that investment at home. So we offer medical grade skin products to help you maintain the investments that we do at the spa at home. So we offer products from Anti-Age, Skin Medica, Hydrinity, VIPO. We also have recently added on Black Girl Sunscreen. We found that the Black Girl Sunscreen does not leave that grayish, bluish tint on you. The summer is coming. Everybody needs on their sunscreen. So when you need your sunscreen, come see us to get that sunscreen. We have a Pure Cosmetics lip gloss brand. We have, we also, we like the spa to smell good. So we have Scentsy. We also have Capri Blue candles. Miss April with her Hourglass Wellness also offers an array of essential oils. Am I missing something, April?
Yeah, I thought of something.
Oh,
Body shaping.
Yes, we do have our garments.
Yes.
We have our specialized compression garments, waist trainers, fajas, the sleeve for our arms. So again, come on out. Anything you can think of, we got it.
That's right.
We don't have it, we get it.
That's
But
right.
I bet you
All the
we
way
got
from
it.
Italy.
That's right. That's right.
Y'all, these ladies, this has been the most enjoyable
podcasts I've had, I have not had to say 2 words. Look, I told these ladies before we started, I say, look, the questions that I'm going to ask, I haven't had to ask one. Man, these ladies have been very informative. These are the distinguished ladies of Delta Sigma Theta, Sorority Incorporated. I want to make sure that I put emphasis on that, put some respect on their names. Look, this has been very, 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 very informative. So, a lot of the questions that I actually wanted to ask, and I still want to ask this question, I observed and listened that y'all are providing a lot of services for men. Yes. And that meant a lot. That actually touched my heart to hear that, because, you know, when you think about the med spa, you know, as a man, I think about services for women. Right. But all the services that y'all say y'all providing for the men, guys, y'all got to get out there. Y'all got to get out there.
Come see us.
Man, ladies. Okay, so before we close the session out, is there any information, and what's your preferred method of contact for people who want to receive services? What's the requirements, and what do they need to do?
Yeah, so you can give us a call, 318-685-9081. You can go to our website, www.prettyspecialmedspa.com. We're also on social media at prettyspecialmedspa.com. So you can book on our website. You can also give us a call to book. The first step would be to call us, book a consultation, so that we can determine the best service for you. Every service does not work for everyone. The cost is not the same for everyone. You may not need what the next person needs. So the best thing is to come in, get your free consultation for us to determine the services that you need. Again, it's 318-685-9081, www.prettyspecialmedspa.com. You can go to any of our social media handles at prettyspecialmedspa.com, or just drop in and book your consultation, 8575 Business Park Drive, Shreveport, Louisiana.
Okay, so look, before we get y'all out of here, I have a little short video that I'd like for everyone to see, so you can kind of check out the med spa. You see the ladies in front of the sign, the establishment. And once again, see, that's letting y'all know. That's the chime. That's the chime letting y'all know. Y'all better come. Look, I'm putting the information on the screen for y'all to see it once again. It's like I said, this is my second time actually working with Ms. Duncan. I look forward to working with them again. Hopefully we're at the grand opening as well to kind of capture it live so y'all can actually see what's going on. Ladies, before I let y'all go, because it's like I'm taking a lot of y'all time. You know, all these questions that I've been having for y'all. I have really enjoyed this.
You have to use no commercials.
I didn't have to use any words. Nothing.
Well, we're excited. The phone is already ringing. People are trying to get in contact.
Right. Man, y'all done heard this phone. And look, I'm trying to look on social media, y'all, while these ladies are talking to see how many people trying to hit them up already. I'm like, God, y'all gotta wait for the grand opening. But no, she did say. Okay.
That's the grand reopening.
The grand
reopening.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay. So, ladies, we've gotten a lot of information I want to provide. Is there anything if people maybe just have questions for you, Miss Feamula, or even you, Miss April? What's your preferred methods of contact? Does everything go through the Pretty Special Med Spa as far as for information, or what do y'all prefer as far as y'all being reached?
Sure, and as far as services that are provided, they certainly can reach out to Karla and book those services. And of course, what Karla does is basically, again, that consultation is going to be very important. And she'll determine at that point which direction, what services they will be best suited for. If you are interested in being a part of that grand day, that grand reopening, and if you are a vendor with services related to the things that we talked about today, I can be reached at area code 318-402-3702, and I am Feamula Bradley.
And I am April Bradley Abraham with Hourglass Body Sculpting and Wellness / Pretty Special Med Spa. You can also reach me through Pretty Special Med Spa or 318-426-0027. Also, I'm on Facebook and Instagram under Hourglass Body Sculpting and Wellness.
All right. Once again, ladies, I really appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
And one thing I learned, one thing I learned about Delta Sigma Theta today, these ladies don't play. Hey, shout out to y'all. Like I said, I really appreciate y'all.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for the opportunity to share.
All right. Hey, y'all. That's our show. We're going to get up out of here. We go. Hello.